And you know the sun's sitting fast, just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Go on now and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your love because your heart's bound to die. Go on now and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun sitting down on our town, on our town? Good night. Now I sit on the porch, watch lightning bugs fly. I can't see too good, I got tears in my eyes. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I don't want to go. I love you, my town, you'll always live in my soul. And you know the sun's sitting fast, and just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Go on now and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your love because your heart's bound to die. Go on now and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun sitting down on our town, on our town? Good night.
Good evening, and welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight's stories include Linkages program closing, Art Health Clinic a success, grades 6 to 12 sports day. These stories plus the BBS Playbill, Off the Rack, and more coming up after this. Linkages program held their official closing on Friday, May the 20th. This year there were 4 participants of the Linkages program, 3 from Burgeo and 1 from Ramia. Joey Windsor was linked at the E.H. Scott Sales and Services Garage, Cammie Walsh at Ingram's Foodland, Trista Blake linked up at the Calder Healthcare Center, and Stephen Rose from Ramia did his Linkages program at Carter's store in Ramia. These 4 young adults started in November and will finish up in June. During these 26 weeks, the participants held training once per month on a variety of topics. They learned about personal finances, interview skills, resume writing, portfolio sit-up, and employer expectations. The Linkages experiences helps young adults to decide how to proceed with their future. On Friday, May the 20th, they met at Joy's place for lunch, cake, and a certificate presentation. Teresa Peterson was present to represent the Community Youth Network and helped Coordinator Amy Young with the presentation of certificates. We extend our congratulations to these 4 participants and extend best wishes for all their future endeavors. We also thank Sheldon Durnford for filming this event for us. The Art Health Lifestyle Clinic has become one of this community's most looked forward to events. Since it began, the Art Elf Lifestyle Clinic has grown into one of our community's well-attended events. This year was no different. The clinic was held on Wednesday, May the 25th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 202 people attended the clinic, 154 females and 48 males, with 9 people being referred for blood pressure and 1 person referred for blood glucose. When you arrived at the Public Health Department of the Calder Health Care Center, you were registered and given your records, which are kept on file there. Here, you sign a slip of paper to be entered into a draw for a prize at the end of the day. Trained volunteers then took you to the first station. Here, you had your body mass index checked. You were weighed and height was taken. Then, the volunteer calculated your body mass index and recorded your weight on your wallet card. Next, it was on to get your blood glucose checked. That too was recorded on your personal wallet card. The blood pressure check was the last station. That too was recorded on your wallet card. There was a nice display of information pamphlets on hand on a variety of topics, which you were invited to take. There was also quite a few prizes to be won. The fruit baskets were won by Rick Parsons, Stella Fudge, Hilda Krant, and Joyce Strickland. The mugs and writing pens were won by Margaret Day and Barb Cooper. Calvin Eyre and William Grant won water bottles and an activity book. The T-shirts were won by Bernice Anderson and Anne Brayan. Selena Melbourne won sunglasses and a writing pen. The clinic was brought to you by trained volunteers. The public health nurse, Darlene Strickland, sends her sincere thanks to each and every one of the volunteers for their time, assistance, and extraordinary efforts in making this clinic such a success. We would like to extend our thanks to Jessie Skinner and Gloria Dallamant for allowing us to follow them through the clinic. Stay tuned for more of This Week in Review coming up after this.
A wetland gift from Ducks Unlimited Canada.
On Wednesday, May the 25th, the students and teachers from grades 6 to 12 went to our beautiful park for some fun in the sun. This is an annual event for the school each year to organize a sports day for the students. They left school at 10 a.m. to go to the park. When we arrived, the students were in little groups. Most of the grade 6 students were swinging on the swings or on the seesaws. Some of the grade class were sitting with their classmates chatting. A larger group of students were playing football. Others were playing catch, and some others were busy putting up the volleyball net. It was a lovely day, but there was a chill in the air. Nolan Short was on hand with his hot dog stand to provide lunch for the students. Mr. David Fever, the school gym teacher, organized races and like the sack race for the students. We hope the students and teachers enjoyed their day in the sun. On CBC News PEI just recently, they aired a story about tomorrow's leaders today with a Burgeo connection.
Tomorrow's Leaders Today, our series on kids who are making a difference. Tonight, Sarah Fraser introduces Alexis Spencer, a grade 5 student at Georgetown Elementary.
The Mi'kmaq came from Asia about 40,000 years ago.
Alexis Spencer and her friend present their Heritage Fair project to the judges. They both have Mi'kmaq ancestors, so their project is all about Mi'kmaq history. Casey McConnell is one of Alexis's best friends. What is it about her that makes her special?
Well, she's kind and helpful and hardworking. Which one? Colors or seasons? Colors?
Alexis is certainly helpful to Josh Whitaker, who has special needs. When the teacher asked students to help with Josh, Alexis was first in line.
I kind of help him learn, and I like to play with him a lot. And I just like to hang out with him and be friendly to him and everything.
You think that makes him feel good?
Yeah.
And does it make you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She helped him in class. She spent time with him outside, and really made him welcome here in our school. And from there, the rest of the children saw how easy it was to work with a special needs child, and they were all soon lining up, list on the door of helpers for him for the day. And so it was her that led the way with Josh. The decimeter is how much?
Alexis's teacher, Norma Douglas, knew the minute she heard that CBC was looking for kids who display leadership, she wanted to nominate Alexis.
She's just the type of person who is very independent, very responsible. Like, she's the one that would always have her work done, and it's done well. She's, as I say, dependable. I can ask her to do things, and even if I don't ask her, she can see them to be done.
It doesn't look right here, right? This back one. Since this is Mary got add 0.
She doesn't boss people, or she doesn't tell them how to do something. She just gives them little hints, or maybe we could do it this way, or, she just sits there quietly and just does her thing to let the person know what to do, and she's very diplomatic.
Small feet, big feet, here come pig feet.
It's the little things Alexis's parents appreciate, teaching her little sister Blair and helping out when her parents work at the local fish plant.
She helps out with me, with Blair, when I start going to work in the summertime. She helps, she gets up, makes her breakfast for her while I'm getting other things ready for Blair. And she does all that stuff, gets her school bag ready, and cleans up for after her sister, gets her in the bathroom, gets her changed.
I'm impressed.
She does all that for me when I'm working.
And like, she helps out and she shows things, and she explains stuff. If somebody's having trouble, she explains it to them, and I'm just proud mom.
What are her leadership qualities, do you think?
She's considerate and she respects people. And like I say, she helps with her, like her father said, she helps with her sister. She kind of try to lead her into being a good person and stuff like that.
Well, I just do my best in school, and I just be myself.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think yourself is?
Well, I think that being myself is being friendly and well smart and kind and generous.
Those are all important qualities to you?
Yeah, and honest.
Her teacher says she can see Alexis perhaps being a doctor. She thinks the world is wide open to her. For her part, Alexis has 3 jobs at the top of her career list: a teacher, a fashion designer, or a singer. She says she's even written a few songs.
One's sort of about me, and it's not really doesn't really have anything about, like, it's practically about reflection. Mm-hmm. That's what I call it. Mm-hmm. And there was another one, any fan of mine is a friend of mine. So, and that one's just talking about all my fancy and my friends when I grow up and be a singer if I am.
Sarah Fraser, CBC News, Georgetown.
Alexis Spencer is the granddaughter of John and Muriel Spencer and Ann and Doug Marsden. Stay with us for Off the Rack and the BBS Playbill, all after this.
Okay, people, your assignment today is very simple. Make this earth as beautiful as possible. Any questions? Get started. Does anyone know where Lisa is?
Yeah, I do.
Do a good turn for the earth. A community service thought from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Off the Rack. This week, as we scanned our tape rack, we came across a tape of when BBS Tawny Time visited Mrs. Rose Vatcher's kindergarten class. Let's look back to May 1988.
Hello.
Stormy, I'd say.
Well, here's Rose Vatcher with her class, and they're about to play, I think, Blast Off, I think that's what they call it. And there's a bunch of kids playing with some of their numbers. I think, well, let's try it and see what we got.
Sure. You want to say thank you for visiting our classroom?
Thank you for visiting our classroom.
Bye, boys and girls.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
And would anyone like to say hi to Mom?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Nan. Hi, Graham. Hi, Duke. And Mom, Meg. Hi, Duke.
Oh.
BBS Playbill. Tune in on Tuesday for the Sea Cadet Annual Review. Try your luck on Wednesday by playing Lioness TV Bingo. On Thursday, we'll have a rebroadcast of entertainment from the Sand Sea Festival with music by West Wind. And I'll be here again next week with This Week in Review. Please stay tuned now for entertainment from the Sand Sea Festival with West Wind. For This Week in Review, I'm Marie Rose. Good night and God bless.